A 2006 game just outsold a 2023 game's entire launch. A remake of a 2013 pirate game broke the concurrent player record for its whole franchise, beating a game that came out 4 months earlier. This isn't nostalgia talking, it's a pattern, and it's the industry telling on itself. Here's the thing. No, not that thing. AAA studios are rushing new games out the door to hit fiscal year deadlines, and it's showing. These games feel incomplete, aren't play-tested well, and need major updates shortly after release. Meanwhile, when those same studios go back and remaster a great game that already had years to get right the first time, it wins. Not just critically, in sales, in player counts, and in review scores. So this is my pitch to every AAA publisher watching this. Slow down. Put more time between your big new franchise releases. Use remasters of your gems to hold your audience over. Let's have a look at the receipts to show why. In 2023, Bethesda released Starfield, reported $200 million plus budget, 8 years in development, one of the most anticipated games of the decade. It peaked at 330,000 concurrent players on Steam. Impressive, but within a year, that number collapsed to a few thousand a day, and Steam users only gave it 77% positive. Why? The game felt empty. They created a beautiful universe, but there wasn't much in it. And combined with an extremely repetitive gameplay loop, gamers gave up on it quickly and wrote off Starfield as a flop. 2 years later, Bethesda quietly remastered a 2006 game. Oblivion Remastered sold more copies in 13 days than the original sold in its first 15 months. It was the single best-selling game in the US across every platform that April. 9 million players in weeks. A remake of a nearly 20-year-old RPG outperformed the studio's biggest, most expensive new IP in a generation. This one's happening right now. Assassin's Creed Shadows came out in March 2020. A brand new mainline entry, years in development, solid launch, about 1 million day one players, 64,000 peak concurrent on Steam. Then, this month, Ubisoft dropped a remake of a 12-year-old pirate-styled Assassin's Creed game, Black Flag Resynced. 2 million copies sold on day one, 99,000 concurrent players on Steam, the highest number any Assassin's Creed game has ever hit on that platform. Highest review scores the series has seen since the original released in 2013. A remake of Black Flag beat the concurrent player record of a brand new $200 million mainline entry that came out 1 year earlier. Let that sink in. Halo Infinite launched in 2021 with 200,000 concurrent players. Within months, it dropped to about 2,000. By 2023, a remaster collection of 6 Halo campaigns from 2014 was regularly beating Infinite's player count on Steam. The fallout was so bad, Microsoft renamed the entire studio. 343 Industries became Halo Studios and rebuilt the franchise around Unreal Engine 5. And what's their big comeback project? Not a new mainline Halo, a remake of the original 2001 campaign, dropping this month. When your new flagship game fails, the move is apparently, go remaster the one that worked 25 years ago. And here's maybe the clearest confession of all. Black Ops 7 launched in November 2025 to the softest Call of Duty reception on Steam ever recorded. Sales down over 80% from the previous year's entry. Player counts down by 2/3. Activision admitted it fell short. So how did they try to fix it? They didn't invent something new. They brought back Black Ops 2's weapons, maps, and movement in a classic playlist. And it's the most positively received thing in the entire game right now, with players asking for it to be made permanent. Even Call of Duty's own comeback plan was, copy the old game. And then the cherry on top? They released the port of Black Ops 1 and 2 on PlayStation only, and it reportedly, actual numbers unknown, has more concurrent players than Black Ops 7 does. Notice what none of these remasters are. They're not smarter, they're not more innovative, they don't have bigger budgets than the new games they're beating. They're just finished. They had years, sometimes decades, to become what they were supposed to be, and then somebody polished them up and shipped them again. Meanwhile, the new games keep launching half-baked, chasing a release date instead of a finish line, and it shows in the player counts every single time. So here's the pitch. Stop treating remasters as filler between real releases. Treat them as the strategy. Take the extra 18 months. Let your next big game actually get finished. And in the meantime, go dust off the game your studio made 20 years ago that everybody still loves. Because right now, that's the one winning.